Happy Independence Day and 4th of July celebrations, guys. I'm Summer, and I'm so honored and thrilled that you have chosen to join me today for this Freedom Flow class on GXunited TV. Today, we're going to honor and celebrate the ideals of freedom, liberty, and dreams. I know that those statements and those words mean something different to every single one of us. I know that for some they are challenging, and for others they are empowering. But today, as our playlist tells a story, let's find ways to embrace freedom of movement and freedom of mind. If you're joining me in the live stream, you are going to hear the playlist piped right into class. However, if you're catching the replay, you're going to need to go over to Spotify and pair up the playlist to the class. You're not going to want to miss out on the great musical journey that I've got for you today. I'm so honored for this experience, and while you're on the other side of a camera, collectively, I know I'm going to feel the energy and excitement that we all share for these ideals. Grab your mat, some water, and I'll meet you in child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat and reach your arms long in front of you. And just notice your body, how it feels today. No judgments, just acknowledgments. Notice your breath. Can it be long and broad versus short and shallow? Start to move your forehead side to side on the mat. That moves the rest of your body. Allow it to follow. Today, as we embrace this idea of freedom of movement, what does that mean to you? How can you allow your body to move in the way that it calls for? If it wants to do something different than I suggest, do it. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Stack your left hand on top. And press your hand into the top of your other as you get this length across your back. Breathe into this position, the length across your body. Celebrate and honor the body that you have. Walk your hands up and over to the other side. You know, I love 4th of July. It has been one of my favorite holidays since I was a kid, and I've always had this really great sense of American pride, and I even almost thought of joining the Navy when 9/11 hit. I was in high school. Luckily, Mom and Dad talked me out of that. This last year has really shown some of the differences and some challenges that we face still in America, and it's made me question a lot of that American pride feeling. I still know there's greatness in so many of us, and today, that's where I want us to feel, to know, come back to center, and to support. The world's not perfect, and I know that. But today, let's allow this moment for ourselves. Come to all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Find a cat position, round your spine. Exhale, look up to the sky. Find your cat with your arched back. Then use your breath to find your cow. Know that your cat and cow might have a different feel today than other days. If you want to make circles, make circles. If you want to sit back onto your heels, do that. Find these ways to embrace the movement in a little bit different manner. Maybe you just want to stay in one of the positions for a really long time. You do what feels right. One more breath cycle. Make your way back to all fours. Look to your right hip. As you do, find this little bit of curve in your C-spine. Come back to center. Other side. And just do that a few times. Feel the shift side to side. Come to center. Extend your right arm and left leg away from each other. Feel the long pull. Exhale, come down. Switch sides. Continue this at your pace. Your goal is to find a long line, an arrow from finger to foot. Hold your next one up, doesn't matter what side you're on. Lengthen and pull your knee to your elbow, into your nose. Then reach away. Pull in. Each time you round your spine, and then you come back to a neutral position. Make sure you find the neutral. Hold. Take your arm and leg out to the side, a little windshield wiper. Come back in. Exhale. Exhale. Come to center. Come down. One cat. One cow. Lift up. Find your full, your point. Pull in. Reach. Enjoy the beauty that is this instrumental version of this song. Today our music tells a story, lengthen long, and I want you to embrace windshield wiper to the side, the story that it's going to share with us. One more. Come to center. Tuck your toes under. Sit on your foot. Sit tall. All 10 toes on the floor. floors. Right arm to the side, open up. Thread your arm through. Feel this rotation. Arm reaches forward. Hand comes under, reach back up, lift, sit back. Lift up high. Right. Come to all fours, left hand, reach up. Oh, if you haven't watched Hamilton, if you didn't take all my cues from the email, I hope you embrace this song. Let's have the story that we tell, that someone tells about us and this generation, how we push forward. Lift up. Come down. Take your toes, tuck them under, and walk your hands back so you're in a little ball. Little ball position. Breathe. Walk your hands forward to plank. You're in a plank position now, on your knees. Let's all go to our knees. Press your palms down and then lift up. Rotate your biceps forward. Hold. Lift your knees if you want. Big deep inhale. Exhale, downward dog. What is your commitment to your story, to the ideals of freedom, liberty, and dreams? Come forward. On your knees, lower all the way to your tummy. Lift your head up off the ground, head, neck, and chest off the ground, and lower. Lift up. One more. Hands come under, tuck your toes, lift back to plank, hold. We are starting off with this flow today that's slow and luxurious, down dog. Start to notice how your body moves. Maybe you want to bend one knee at a time and feel the stretch behind your leg. Maybe you want to move your hips. Guys, it's you. Lower both heels. Everyone lift both heels. Come forward to plank. Lower down to the mat. Now, fingers behind your ears, lift up again. And down. Keep your eyes looking to the ground. As you're here, we're using the muscles along the back of our body to lift up and lower. Let's do one more. Hands come under our shoulders, tuck our toes, lift our hips, or lift a plank, then downward dog. Come forward to plank right here. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. All the way down to the ground. Lift your chest up. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Forward to plank. Lower down. Lift. Down dog. Tuck your knees. Sit back onto your feet like we were earlier. Now lift up. Big deep inhale. Take your right hand, reach to your right heel. Sit back. Let's do that again. Big rise. Look up. Reach back. Hips forward. Lift up. Down. Your chance to go for it. Big deep inhale. Reach. Exhale. Come up. Again. in. Reach. Sit tall. We're going to add that to our little flow. Let's come to a small ball. Now walk yourself out to plank. Down dog. Inhale forward. Lower down. Guys, the breath is yours. Lift your body. Up, up dog. Down dog. Knees bend. Sit back. Big deep inhale, lift up. Reach. Use your breath. If that means to exhale when I say inhale, like, it really doesn't matter, right? It's your choice. It's your chance to be free. Sit on your feet, hold. Shut your eyes. Let your hands be on your thighs. Right here, give yourself a mantra today. Something that inspires you. I have one that will guide us through today. You can take it or leave it. It says, we stand together to honor, to remember, and to embrace freedom, liberty, and dreams. Bring that to your body. Exhale. Walk your hands forward to plank. Hold a plank position. Press the elbow pits forward. Lift your upper back. Lift your hips high to the sky. Down dog. Walk your feet forward. Hold over. Bend your knees, roll up. Big deep inhale. Reach to the left, or to the right, excuse me. Inhale. So I'll be mirroring you today, guys. I'm going to go to the way that you come back up. Hands behind your back, interlace. Look up. Big deep inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down. Inhale, up. Lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Hold right here. New move is going to come. You're going to spot, or you're going to wave your body forward into plank. So tuck your chin. Plank. Now lift your hips. We're going to do that one more time, just like this. So this is kind of our easiest way, where we want to just find the articulation through each vertebrae. Come forward. Down dog. Bend your knees. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Lift up high, inhale. Stretch to the right. Lift up and over. I love this song from Leonard Skinner. It is truly about what does it mean to be American to him. Hands come back. That southern rock. Let's big deep inhale. Lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back. Lower down. Halfway rise. Up dog. Down dog. New move. Loaded beast. Your knees hover 2 inches off the floor. Now you lift your hips from there. You wave yourself forward, 1 vertebrae at a time. Then your hips drop down. Lift your hips up. Let's do that one more time. Loaded beast. Find the move. Press in. Now hips lift right here. You articulate forward, 1 vertebrae at a time. When you get to plank, your hips drop down, your chest lifts, and you look up. Then you reverse it. Tuck your chin. I like to bend my knees, kind of take me back to the down dog. And let's all hold down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Step or jump to the front. Fold over. Big deep inhale. Stretch to the right. Love your family. Love each other. Come up. Hands behind. Lift up. Big deep inhale. Exhale, fold. Says hair's turning white. Halfway rise. His neck's always been red. Lower down. Lift up. His collar's still blue. Down dog. Loaded beast. Hips. Lift. Wave. Unload. Back to down dog. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Lift up. Back down. Straight to it. Halfway. Step back. Lower. Feel the shine. Feel the expression. Wave, unload. Our loaded beast. Now wave, unload. Feel the articulation. Back up. Down dog. One last time. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Lift yourself up. Let's find the flow. Exhale. Halfway rise. Step back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga, guys. You be here in this move. Exhale. Loaded beast. It's about such articulation through our body. Find the freedom to move. Hips high. Hold downward dog. Breathe. We're building heat. This next few moments is deep. Big deep. Heel lift. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Lower down to a small ball. And not because of what we do, but because how we embrace this. This is our mantra, flow. Hold. Stand together, big deep inhale. Mountain pose. Step your right foot back. Reach forward, crescent. Now open your chest, look up. Give yourself a great big hug, embrace. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot back around. Reach forward, inhale. Step your back foot in, lower down, small. Breathe. Lift up. Say, we stand. Mountain together. Step back. To honor. Reach forward. To remember. And to embrace. Warrior two. Freedom. Reverse warrior. Liberty. Warrior two, and dreams. Crescent, breathe. Step in, lower down. Let's do it again. Big deep inhale, we stand. Mountain, together. Step back, crescent. To honor. Open up, to remember. Hug yourself. To embrace. Warrior two, freedom, liberty, and dreams. Step in, lower. Without, or with just the words, we stand together to honor, to remember, and to embrace. Freedom, liberty, remember to embrace freedom, liberty, and dreams. Forward, step in, chair, hold chair, arms reach back. Remember that mantra today. Remember that flow, it will come back. Lift our heels. Press and open your chest. Start to lift your hips. Lower your heels. Stand up, right leg comes up. Open out to the side to falling star. Ooh. Come back up. Sit in the chair. Rise up. Falling star. Come up. Sit in the chair. One more time each side. Rise. Fall over. Big rise. Sit low. My dad used to sing this song. My dad passed away last year, for those who don't know. And here's a singer. He would sing this at 4th of July. Listen to this song. Sit low into small ball. Hold. Listen. Hips lift, forward, forward. Sit in the chair. Let's embrace that feel. That freedom that that soldier felt as he stepped off the plane and said, thank you. Sit, lift your heels, press your arms back. Lower your heels. Big deep inhale, lift up. Stretch to the right. Up and over. Lift up high. Right leg lifts. Over to falling star. Push yourself. Be out of balance. Find the way that you can be free in this movement. Come back tall. Foot comes down. Big deep inhale. Reach up. Hands behind your head. Step back. Lift up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Windmill hands beside your foot. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. Shine your chest, down dog. Right leg, 3-legged dog. Step forward. Step your back foot in. Sit low in the chair. Rise up, left leg lifts. Excuse me, keep your foot on the floor. Stretch it over. Listen to the words of the song. Other side. Stop, stand tall, left leg, now falling star. Find yourself off balance. Stand tall. Big deep inhale. It's an honor to start. Step back. Warrior 2. Fight. Windmill. Lower down. Inhale. Down dog. Left leg. 3-legged dog. Step forward. Rise up. Step your back foot in. Heels lift. Lower down. Rise up. Go straight into falling star on the right. Fall over. Now see how much you can teeter. Stand tall. Find tree. Look up. Listen, hands behind your ears. Lift your chest. Lower your foot. Big deep inhale. Inhale. Step back. Right foot. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Windmill. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg. Three-legged dog. Step your foot in. Other foot comes in. Big rise. We'll get our other bit in a moment. Step your left foot. Open your chest. Warrior two. Reach back. Windmill. Lay down your life beyond in glory. Step back. Down dog. Left leg. Three-legged. Step in. Rise. Step in. Again. Big inhale. Right foot steps back. Warrior. Reach. Windmill. Listen to the words. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg. Step in. Rise. Step all the way. One more time on the other side. Inhale. Step back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Windmill your hands. Lower down to the mat. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg, three-legged dog. Step your foot in. Lift up. Back foot steps in. Now bring your left leg up. Find your falling star. Come up, find your tree. Your chest opens. We look up. We expand. We did this in the middle on the other side. Find the great, tall body. Lower your foot, hands by your side. Big deep inhale. Step back to crescent. Hands come to the floor. Open your left arm up. Hand comes to the floor. Bend your back knee. You're going to sit back. Stretch your front leg. Come forward. From here, lift up. Warrior three. Fly. Then open up to the side. Reach. Come back to warrior two. Bend your back knee. Lift up. Try to find dancer. Lift tall, then lean forward. Reach tall. I love this song. It is probably one of my favorite songs, guys. Hold. Sit down. Chair. We played at my high school marching band, and I was the cymbals. And if you know this song, there's a huge cymbal crash. Big deep inhale was my shining moment. Step back your left foot. Warrior two. I normally played the clarinet, but that year I was playing the cymbals because I had quit band for a hot minute to join the dance team. Windmill your hands. Right hand lifts, rotate. Hand comes down, back knee bends, lean back into it. Stand forward, lift into your flying warrior three. Rotate, open up. Never forget all those people who gave the right to us. Stand up, find this movement. Pull in, dancer. Come in, big deep inhale, rise. Sit into your chair, step back. Hands come down, right into open up to the side. Hand comes down, step right into warrior three. Grab your foot, lift up to dancer, lean over. That was my moment. Rise up. other foot. Step back, open up. Slide in, warrior three. Grab your foot, dancer. Bring your foot in. Big tall lift. This song is super empowering. If you have not heard it, listen to the words. Stand right here. Shut your eyes for a moment. Big deep inhale, lift your arms up. Step your right foot back. You're going to take yourself and shift side to side, like you're carrying this ball of energy. I want you to listen versus focusing on what your body's doing. Warrior two, find it, open up, rotate, hands come to the floor. I was listening to Spotify one day and the song just came on and it just hit me and I was like, wow, empowering. Straighten your front leg. Come down. Step your foot that's forward, back. Right arm lifts up, side plank. Windmill forward. Step your right foot forward. Warrior two. I'll take us to the other side. Let's flow. Think we can all live in our bubble, and I'm very good at living in a bubble. It's just sometimes taking the moment to step outside our comfort bubble to know what is freedom, what is liberty, what are dreams. Open up, warrior two. Windmill. Plank, step back. Open up to the side. How can you allow this moment, down dog? Bend your knees, step or jump to the front. Halfway rise. Forward fold. Big deep inhale, rise up. Right foot steps back, just shift. Let's hope someday we find the way that we are all free together. Warrior two. Windmill. Step back. Open to the side. Windmill. Down dog. Oh, so empowering. Step your feet forward. Roll up. Big deep inhale. Step your left foot back. Warrior two. Let's shift. And I really don't want this to be political. I don't want us to be there. I want us to find ways that we are finding that joy of movement. But there's sometimes you just have to take those moments. And that was one of those moments. Step back. Side plank. Come back, down dog. All right, we're going to build into a big flow. Hips are high. Push forward to plank. Lengthen and reach your right arm forward. Now open out to side plank. Now reach back as you do. Come into a cross three-legged dog. Look under your arm. Come back forward. Arm is forward, hands down, down dog. Loaded V, so feet come back together, bend your knees, loaded V, so remember this? Hips are high, wave, unload. Lift up. Tuck your chin. Lift, bend your knees, lift your hips back up. Come forward to plank. Lift into side plank, left arm right here. Open up. Now make this fluid as you come forward to plank and then reach back to your cross-legged downward dog. You look under your arm. You breathe. Hand comes back forward. Hands come in, feet come in. Loaded beast. Wave, unload. So we did this at the beginning, right? Connect with it. Get deeper into it. Feel that freedom of your hips, of your body. Hold. Lift your heels. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Fold over. Bend your knees, roll up, big deep inhale. Right foot steps back. Shift your weight once, twice, warrior two, open up to it. Now you're going to shift to your back leg. You get this skandasana move. Wide, warrior two. Do that again. Skandasana, warrior two. Hold. Hands windmill. The leg that's forward steps back to three-legged dog. Right here. Lift. Bend your knee. Touch your knee to your elbow. Thread your leg through. Falling star. Open up. We've done standing falling star. Now we're in plank version. Hand comes in. Step back, downward dog. Forward to plank. Right arm lifts. Side plank. Rotate through. Find your downward dog. Reach. Come back forward. Hand down. Bend your knees. Loaded beast. Wave, unload. Never did I think I would use a song from a Quentin Tarantino movie in a yoga class. But it's a great song. Hips back. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Fold. Big deep inhale. We're still building this flow, right? Inhale. Step back 2 times. We shift and we shift. Then warrior two. Now go back to your back leg. Skandasana. Yes? Open up. Skandasana. Open. Oh, I should show you a variation. So if you don't want to go all the way down, come here on your leg. That's where I want you to go. Okay? Windmill your hand. Leg that's forward, three-legged dog. Pull your knee, cross it to your opposite elbow, thread through, and open. Windmill. Leg goes high. Lower your foot. Loaded beast. Wave, unload. Oh, let's go for it. Back, loaded beast. Down dog. Bend your knees. Step or jump to the front of the mat. We're adding on. Big deep inhale. Left leg, or right leg, slide back. Let's wave twice. Twice, warrior two. 2 skandasanas, so high or low. 1 more. Stay forward, windmill, 3-legged dog. Falling star, pull through, open. Windmill, leg stays high, stay high. Bend your knee, open up to wild thing. Now, if you don't want to flip over, you don't have to. Or you can flip over, your hips go really low. Then we lift our hips high, right here. Come down, flip back over, come to plank. Right arm, side plank. where you can find ways that it looks very different from me. Step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Other side, big deep inhale. Right? It's a fluid flow. Left foot steps back. 2, 1. Warrior 2. Open. Skandasana. Breathe. Find the freedom of your hips. Now rotate. 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, cross. Thread. Open. Windmill. Leg high. Wild thing. Your choice to go to it, yes? Let's sit low and then push high. Lower your hips. Rotate back to plank. Left arm side plank. We have one more in this flow build. Rotate. Forward to plank, or excuse me, loaded beast. Wave, unload. I want you to explore this. Lift up. Bend your knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Hold right here in your forward fold. Sit into chair. We are going to do this flow. Once more on the right, once more on the left. You dig into it. Step your right foot back, right here. Warrior 2, wave. Now warrior 2, Skandasana. Maybe you move faster or slower than me. Windmill, 3-legged. Push across, open up. Windmill, 3-legged, wild thing. Windmill forward, plank, right arm side plank. Oh yes, let freedom reign. Freedom of your movement. How can you connect this in, wave unload, differently than you have at any other point today? You know that it does not have to look like me. You just have to move your body. Hold downward dog. Step or jump your feet forward. Hold. Roll up. Left foot, step backwards, wave twice. Warrior 2. Woo. Ah. Find your balance, yes? Freedom. Go for it. Hold. Windmill. 3-legged dog. Go high. High. Bend your knee. Thread. Cross. I love this move. It's one of my favorites because it feels so great. Rise high. Bend your knee. Sink low. Then reach high. Say, let freedom reign in your body. Come down. Rotate. Side plank, left side. Thread through. Reach. Come forward. Plank. Loaded beast. Wave unload 3 times. 3 wave unloads. You do it in the way that just feels so organically natural. Say, it is Independence Day. It is your freedom of movement. Down dog. Hold. Everyone, find your way to down dog. Step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Find your small ball. Remember your mantra flow from earlier. We're going to do it again. This is how we slow down. Small ball. We've heard stories. We've seen America from different people's perspectives. we've experienced freedom in our own bodies and minds. Big deep inhale. Say, we stand together. Step back. To honor. Open up. To remember and to embrace. Warrior two. Freedom, liberty, and dreams. Step in, come down, hold. This song, if you know it, is from Les Mis, French Revolution. It's actually called I Dreamed a Dream, and it's a really kind of downer song, knowing that dreams don't always happen in this comfortable way. Sometimes we have to be uncomfortable to get what we need. Let's reach up. Say, we stand together to honor, to remember, and to embrace freedom, liberty, and dreams. What does that mean to you? Big deep inhale. We stand together to honor, to remember, and to embrace freedom, liberty, and dreams. What's it mean to you? We stand together to honor, to remember, and to embrace freedom, liberty, and dreams. One more time, each side. Let's say it together. Let's be in it together. Big deep inhale. We stand together to remember, to honor, and to embrace freedom, liberty, and dreams. We stand together to honor, to remember, and to embrace freedom, liberty, and dreams. Small ball. Breathe. Now sneak some water because it's right here. Guys, that is a really empowering flow. Those words, what do they truly mean to you? Step your right foot forward, your left foot back. Slide your foot out to the side. Bend your back knee to the floor. Go onto the side of your foot. Just kind of stretch side to side. Breathe. Open your right arm. Now I'm going to do the choice where I'm choosing to press onto my leg to get rotation back. You might want to open. I find this feels so lovely to me in my back. Come in. Slide your foot in. Sit back onto your toe. We did this very quickly earlier. But now I want you to take the moment to feel the stretch on the back of your leg. Knees forward. Come forward. Let's switch sides. Foot comes out. Lounging lizard goes onto the side of your foot. If this is another song you don't know, it is such a beautiful song. It's called Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. first learned about it a couple years ago, and So You Think You Can Dance piece. It was choreographed by Travis Wall, and it was about gun violence. And again, it's kind of where we're at, but I think there's so many other things that this song stands for and means. Rotate. Hand comes in. It'll all be all right, right? We all have these times of doubt, of challenge, of struggle. But we feel that freedom that we can embrace, even if it's in a small little bubble of just our own lives. Step forward. You're going to switch your feet. Bring your legs so they are in 90, 90. You're going to reach back and your hips lift up. Come in. Now you're going to rotate to the back. Feet come, stay on the floor, and then you're going to get this little rotation, and we alternate. I want you to breathe this as you go, whatever pace feels good. Say if you want to get away from it, to let go of all the tension that you're holding on to. It is your time. One more. Now we're going to stay forward, lift your hips. Push open. Lower down. Your legs come forward in front of you. Sit back onto your sits bones, lift your legs. Chest is tall. Big deep inhale. Exhale, reach away. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe your hands are on the floor, or maybe you're on your forearms right here. This could be where you're at. One more. Come forward. Now your left, or your other leg is forward. That's our same leg. There we go. Hand comes around, switch your left leg forward, reach up. Come down. Our little 90-90 switches. Your hands, they don't have to lift, right? They can be on the floor. It is your body. Breathe. Stay forward. Lift your hips. Dance into it. I really wanted some of our flows today to have that kind of little dancey, flowy movements. Come down, come forward. I actually had it a lot more dancey, and then I was like, pull back a little bit, Summer. Sit back, lift. Yeah, you've gotten a little too modern dancey at some points when I first choreographed it. But that was the freedom that my body was going through it and feeling inspired by the songs. Reach. Pull in. One more. Hold, hold, hold. You're going to roll onto your shoulders 3 times. 3 rolling like a ball. Once. Twice. 3rd time. Brings you through. You're on your knees. Sit that child's pose. Sit up. Take your right arm, cross it over. Sit up. Flow. Other side. Listen. Come back to center. Get a breath. Go to the other side again. Feel this breath come up. Go down to the other side. Just Shift around, feet on the floor. I could not give you multiple Hamiltons, and this song, it makes me cry. So I'm going to do my best not to cry. Lower down. Hug your knees in. I think it's such a beautiful memory. Keep your knees in. To the fact that we don't know how our lives will go. We don't know the stories that we'll embrace and share. But hopefully someone can share your story, and you can share your story. Let your knees fall to one side. Open up. Other side. Right here is where it makes you cry. I don't know why. Come to center. What would you do? Don't let time run out, right? Share your story. Share what it means to you. Cross your foot. Press out. Hug your knee in. People whose stories get told don't set out to live a life that their stories get told. They create a life that's worth sharing. Do that. Lower your foot, lift your other leg. Cross. Hug. I'll be honest, I was not a fan of Hamilton music when I first heard it. I didn't get it. I didn't get the story. And then I watched it on Disney Plus, and I'm now one of the lovely obsessed people. I love it. It's so beautiful. Feet come down, your knees open, your eyes shut, your hands in yours. Who tells your story? Whatever that story is, make your mission to live a life where you are humble and kind. Extend your legs out. Find Shavasana. Listen to the words to this song. If you don't have the music playing, the song is called Humble and Kind. And it just talks about how you can find those little moments to stay humble and kind. Hold a door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. We all have mountains to climb, but stay humble and kind. to your chest, one hand to your belly. Feel your own breath. Hold this idea of humble and kind to you inside. Arms to reach overhead. Circle your wrists and your ankles. Give yourself this long stretch from finger to toe. Hug your knees into your chest. Say, thank you, body. Thank you for what you gave me today and every day. Roll to seated. Take these last few moments right here to sit tall. Eyes open or shut. And remember our theme, our ideals today of freedom, liberty, and dreams. Wherever you are, every single day, recognize the freedom that your body can have within itself. Even if it's just within the four walls of your own house. Share freedom and liberties with all those around you, and know that our world is not perfect, and how can you be the change that you wish to see in the world. Thank you guys so much for joining me and honoring this freedom flow today. I really hope you enjoyed the story of our playlist. If you are on the recording of this class, I hope you took the time to pair up the Spotify playlist. If not, you can go listen to it and see what I was talking about. Until next time, guys, I am Summer. I hope you enjoy lots of other classes here on GXunited TV, and we do this every month. We meet up for one class to share in the joy of movement together. So I look forward to seeing you on that next one. Bye, guys.